Now, many of you already know that each and every week on Tuesday, we get to see the NEV insurance registration coming from some of our favorite EV stocks like Nio. And from the period which ended the 26th, which is on Sunday, Nio sold total NEV insurance registrations of around 5,400. Now this is pretty good because, as if you remember, those that watched last week's video of the NEV insurance registration I said any number this week over 5,000, it will be a positive sign that we might actually see Nio selling or delivering over 20,000 vehicles come Saturday when they announce their deliveries. And after this, I am quite certain that we might see Nio producing a new monthly record this month, because from the 1st to the 26th now, Nio is sitting at 15,400 insurance registrations. So I'm quite excited. In fact, I'm very excited about this, and I think even the share price or the stock price will react positively to this news. I don't know if it will react from this NEV insurance registration, but I hope it does. But come Saturday, when they announce their May deliveries on Monday, the stock price should, of course, respond to the over 20,000 that Nio is going to announce, or would have announced on Saturday. So I'm very excited about this because, ladies and gents, Nio, it is showing that recovery-wise, in terms of the deliveries, they have now recovered. The signs are showing that even the intakes of the orders that we are getting in the streets of social media, it appears that there might be correct, because it explains why Nio has got some good insurance registrations on a weekly basis. And by the way, last week, the sources that are confirming these order intakes or confirmed again that last week Nio did receive another 6,000 orders, which is something that is pretty exciting, because even the previous week or 2 weeks back, Nio received the same 6,000. So to get that each and every week in Nio, it's like they continue getting some good orders. It makes me to be really excited. So yeah, man, 5,400. It is pretty good, pretty decent. And by the way, we even have the breakdowns already on how, of course, what constituted to this 5,400 insurance registration, which, of course, the top selling model last week was the, of course, ES6 with over 1,900 or now 1,935 insurance registration, followed by the ET5 and the E25 Touring that had just over 2,000. So this is something that is pretty exciting. Then the EC6, which had 681, then 354 for the ET7, and so on. So these are good insurance registrations. Some of you might be asking, are these good? Because even last week when I did a video, I was saying the 4,400 that we received last week, they were pretty decent insurance registration, and some of the people were saying no, they are not that good. But I think looking at the kind of cars and at the kind of segment that Nio is at, we can all agree that, ladies and gents, Nio cars are not for the mass market, or cannot be afforded by anyone. Nio sells premium EVs, so that 4,400 on a weekly basis, and looking that it's an EV car which so many people are not yet comfortable buying, I think it is a pretty good, decent figure, which this week's 5,400, I think it's really exceptional. It's really, really good, and I'm happy about this figure, and I think you should be too, because, ladies and gents, like I said, this can only mean one thing, and that is Nio come Saturday, we might see them reporting a record in terms of their deliveries. And you know that their current record is just over 20,300, which anything from 20,400, it will be a record which will excite the Nio investors. Otherwise, other EV makers like Xpeng, they are sort of like struggling to get these kind of sales. I mean, Leoro also, ladies and gents, their NEV insurance registration figures have dropped, which is something that shows you of how tense, of course, the new energy vehicle market is. And to get to see Nio scoping this kind of orders, I think it is something that is not to be taken very lightly, especially that Nio makes even more expensive cars than your Xpeng, whereas because for your Xpeng to sort of like generate the same revenue that Nio generates per car, they will probably need to sell 2 cars, which is something that shows you of how good Nio is doing when you look into this new energy vehicle or NEV insurance registration figures. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And before you buy Nio for the very first time, it is always good that you do your own DD so that at least you can be comfortable as you are investing into this stock, because this stock can be quite volatile, which is something that I think you need to also go do your own research so that at least you don't get to panic sell. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.